Hey you guys, what's up? It's Sierra, and today I'm going to be telling the story time of my car accident because people seem interested. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, last Monday, oh my god, I have to do math. It was like, oh my god, maybe June 30th. Today's the 4th, so subtract like the 29th. I don't know, I don't do math very well. Anyways, it was last Monday before 4th of July. So that morning I got up, got dressed, got ready, and we were gonna take my grandmother home. She'd been staying with me for the weekend. It was just like thing after thing after thing, and I kept being like, oh, it can't get worse, but it got worse. Don't ever say that it can't get worse, because it can, and it does. So woke up, put a cute outfit on, white t-shirt, like kind of flowy shorts with print. They're cute, whatever. So we went to the pharmacy. We go to a specialized pharmacy to get one of my medications because there's a national shortage of it, and I need it. Anyways, they were super weird about it. They were like, sorry, we can't refill, blah, blah. Like, there was all this stuff. I don't even know. And I was like, okay, whatever. Like, the lady was rude, but whatever. Also, not my normal pharmacy. So, my normal pharmacist is great. Not that anybody is asking. The Starbucks was right next to the CVS. So, we went and got Starbucks. I got, oh my God, what did I get? I took a picture of it. I can't remember. Anyways, that's not relevant. So, we're driving to go drop my grandma off. I literally had to pee so bad. So then I got out, went into my grandma's apartment, and used the bathroom, which was, she has a very low toilet, and the way the transfer was, it was difficult. And we keep driving. I don't know what we did. We did a few things. Then I had a PE final exam. I know it sounds stupid, but it is what it is. And literally, I think as we're pulling in the parking lot to go to this exam, I spilled coffee all over my white shirt. But I was like, great, this is embarrassing. I don't think anybody really noticed, but yeah, it was not ideal. Anyways, going to the final, I ended up going to the wrong room to take the exam. I don't know the alphabet anymore, apparently. Anyways, got to the right room, got it done quickly. I got 100. That was one good thing that happened that day. So after my exam, it was like 1:30 or something when I was done. I think then we went to Kroger because I had to change shirts in the parking lot. It was weird. Anyways, these are all irrelevant details, but it just shows the kind of day I had. I was actually headed to a doctor's appointment in Decatur. I don't live in Decatur. I live the other way. And no big deal. It was gonna be super easy, simple, whatever. We had time in between, so I was like, what do you want for lunch? And I was like, well, Chick-fil-A. I hate supporting Chick-fil-A, especially during Pride Month, but also their chicken is so good. I feel like shit whenever I eat it, like mentally and physically, but it's so good. The line at Chick-fil-A was way too long, so we didn't go there. We were just driving, and my mom and I decided to get Chipotle. With my stomach issues, I really wasn't feeling good, so I ended up just opening the car door and puking a bunch. Sorry, that's TMI, grosses you out, but it's my life. I got a Diet Coke because that helps with my nausea sometimes. So I was trying to drink that, and I didn't start eating it right away because I was feeling really sick. So I start eating it. I'm eating it in the car. We're driving, and we're getting ready to go to the doctor. We're merging into 285, and sometimes in traffic when there's a red light and a green light, when you're getting on, so it slows. So I don't drive, so there's a stop and go thing, and it alternates or something for traffic. I think that's what it's for. This man in front of us was stopped. We were stopped. And the lady behind us, unfortunately, she just never stopped. She just drove into us. So at a complete stop, we got hit at 30 miles an hour, which doesn't seem like a lot, but when you're at a stop and it's just all that force, and all that force actually caused us to hit the car in front of us. Which, it's funny, both of the cars were fine. The car in front was a pickup truck, so it was a little bit higher, so it didn't really get damaged. Maybe they needed a new bumper or something. And the car behind us, also same thing, or I guess back bumper, front bumper, and we're in the middle, and the car is totaled. The engine was starting to drop. I don't exactly know what that means, but it's not good. Like the entire like engine, whatever front of the car part was just destroyed. There was just, it was steaming, and my mom was freaking out because she was like, the car's gonna blow up, we have to get her out, because I can't just like get up and walk out the car, like that's not how it works. And my and the trunk was completely smashed in, the back windshield was shattered, like it was pretty bad. My mom was like freaking out trying to get my wheels because she wanted to get me out of the car because it was steaming, which, you know, you're in like fight or flight mode at that time. She eventually like got the trunk open. I don't know how, because it was so damaged, and thankfully she was able to get my wheels out and my wheelchair out, which unfortunately was actually damaged. But we had a police officer and the man in front come help pick me up and get me out of the car. There's just no way. And so then the ambulance came because I needed to be transported because I have a slew of medical issues that could really actually make something like that very dangerous. So I could have had internal bleeding. I was in a pretty significant amount of pain. It was not very fun. My mom came in the ambulance with me because it's just not like she usually follows in her car, but her car was not drivable at all. And so her car went to some like, got towed like a junkyard or something. So I was transported to the hospital in the ambulance. The ambulance guy was cool. We talked, we actually joked. Like I was like lucid, I was in a lot of pain, but like we were able to make jokes about like my wheelchair, like really dark humor. So I get to the hospital, they take me back to trauma, they assess me really quickly. Again, with my medical history, it's just, we have to be careful with every little thing, because any little thing could be a really big deal with my body. So I had a full body exam. I did have a collar put on for my neck because I was in a lot of neck pain and was having some issues with sensory changes. I pretty much had my whole body x-rayed. I had 2 hours of imaging. That was a really painful experience, getting all of those x-rays while being in such a big amount of pain. So the doctor assesses me. I had my entire spine, my neck, my entire left arm, all these different things. And I also had an abdominal pelvis CT and a head CT to check for bleeding. Luckily the x-rays were fine. I have a significant amount of bruising on my hip and across my stomach. There's a lot of bruising, but no internal bleeding, no broken bones. I have had instability in my neck, and that hit, because we got hit from behind and then we got hit from the front. So it was like, when you're at a stop and all that force, it's a lot. So that like really has messed my neck up, which has been difficult because like I don't, this is not what I want to be wearing. I can take this off. I don't wear it all the time. I wear it when I need to, when I'm in pain, when I'm in the car, etc. And I was kept in the hospital for 2 days just to monitor again for bleeding. I had an MRI of my neck. So there's just a lot done because of my history, which it sucks. Like I get admitted to the hospital for every little thing, it feels like. Like I could, you know, my foot hurt one time. My foot hurt. And I was in the hospital for 4 days. It's not fair. That's not normal. My foot hurts. Let me go. Let's get out of here. Apparently not. The car is probably totaled, which is really, it just sucks. It's a 3-month-old car. It's brand new. It's a brand new car that got pretty much totaled. Also, when it was taken to like the junkyard, it rained and the back windshield was shattered and water got in. What I'm personally most upset about, I'm kind of kidding, but I'm kind of not. My Chipotle ended up all over the floor, which is not what I was going for, but okay. I do need a new wheelchair. My chair is usable, but the frame is bent, which is the white part of the chair for me. My wheels are bent. The back of the chair isn't quite right. My frame is pushed together and it's also tilted, so hopefully that will get resolved. I mean, it has to. I need a new chair. I guess the one silver lining with that is that I will be able to make changes to the chair that I didn't know. I didn't know anything about wheelchairs when I first got my chair. Now I can ask for more specific things that I might need. Honestly, I'm just so thankful I had my seatbelt on. Sometimes, you know, we unbuckle just to grab something from the back or just to fix a pants string, or I don't know what people, you know, you just unbuckle for a second to get something or whatever. I do that all the time, and I'm so thankful that I was wearing my seatbelt. because the airbags in the car didn't go off. So if I had been wearing my seatbelt, I don't know, because I would have slammed my head on the dash and the whole thing. So I'm so thankful I have my seatbelt on. Like, so thankful. My mom is okay. She's really sore and in a lot of pain. I think she's in more pain than she's letting on, because she is a very strong, badass lady. Shout out Beth. You're the best. Guys, she is the best mom. We always fight with our parents, but she is the best mom. She does everything in her power to help me. She called my uncle. My uncle came to the hospital. He took my mom to the adult hospital right by the children's hospital. So he took my mom there. She got checked out. No broken bones, just, you know, the same ouch situation. My uncle stayed with me during that time, and we, you know, took silly pictures because I was able to get out of the trauma room and just put into a regular room. My mom was finished in the emergency room, so my uncle picked her up and brought her back to the children's hospital where I was at, and then they both stayed with me until I went upstairs. I got all settled, and then he took my mom home. My mom worked on a rental car the next day, and that's really what happened. It was very scary and very painful. It's just one of those things. I mean, it's unpredictable, and it can be scary. It just made me think that, you know, you gotta tell people you love them just in case. It's always good to let people know you love them just in case. So that's kind of my car accident story. Thankfully, I'm all good. I'm home. I'm doing better. My mom is home. She's doing better, but it's just a long and frustrating process. There's just a lot of unknowns right now. In the grand scheme of things, I'm okay. I don't really know what else to say. The car was totaled. It was a scary experience. Never got to the doctor. You know, even though it was a bad situation, there's a lot to be thankful for. Thankful that I'm alive. Everyone's alive. Thank God. That's where we are right now with this car accident situation. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I appreciate everyone's love and support, and I'm just finally getting around to explaining what happened, because it's just easier to put it in one video than to talk to so many different people. Anyways, so I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are having a great day, night, evening, whatever time it is, and I will talk to you guys later. See you soon. Bye.